The rise of Barry Keoghan has been nothing short of extraordinary. From a troubled childhood in Dublin to becoming one of Hollywood's most captivating and unconventional stars, his journey has inspired many. But now, behind the accolades and red carpet appearances, the actor is reportedly retreating from public life, deeply affected by relentless online abuse targeting his looks. According to recent reports and insider claims, Keoghan has been hiding away, struggling with the emotional toll of harsh criticism that has flooded social media platforms. The comments, often fixated on his distinctive facial features, have reportedly left him questioning his place in an industry that once celebrated his uniqueness. A star who redefined Hollywood beauty, Keoghan never fit the traditional mold of a Hollywood leading man, and that's exactly what made him stand out. His performances in films like The Banshees of Inisherin and Saltburn showcased a raw, magnetic presence that critics and audiences couldn't ignore. Rather than relying on conventional charm, Keoghan leaned into authenticity, bringing complex characters to life with unsettling precision. His Oscar-nominated role in The Banshees of Inisherin cemented his place among the industry's elite. Directors praised his ability to convey vulnerability, unpredictability, and emotional depth, all qualities that set him apart in a sea of polished performances. Yet, ironically, the very features that contributed to his on-screen brilliance have become the target of online ridicule. The dark side of social media fame. In the age of digital connectivity, fame comes with a price. For Keoghan, that price has reportedly become unbearable. Social media, once a tool for connecting with fans, has turned into a source of constant scrutiny. Users have dissected his appearance with brutal honesty, often crossing the line into outright cruelty. Comments mocking his facial structure, expressions, and overall look have circulated widely, sparking conversations about the toxic culture that continues to plague online platforms. It reaches a point where you don't want to even be on screen anymore, a source close to the actor reportedly revealed. It makes you question everything: your talent, your worth, your place in the industry. This kind of emotional erosion is not uncommon among celebrities, but it's rarely discussed with such raw honesty. From resilience to retreat, Keoghan's life story is one of resilience. Raised in foster care after losing his mother at a young age, he overcame immense adversity to pursue acting. His early roles in projects like Dunkirk and The Killing of a Sacred Deer showcased his potential, eventually leading to blockbuster appearances in Eternals. Throughout his career, he has embraced roles that others might shy away from, often playing characters that are misunderstood, eccentric, or deeply flawed. It's a reflection of his own understanding of what it means to be different. But even the strongest individuals have their limits. Sources suggest that the recent wave of criticism has pushed Keoghan into a period of introspection. He has reportedly stepped back from public appearances, limiting his online presence and focusing on his mental well-being. When uniqueness becomes a target, Hollywood has long been criticized for its narrow standards of beauty. Actors who deviate from these norms often face greater scrutiny, even as the industry claims to embrace diversity. Keoghan's case highlights this contradiction. While he is celebrated for bringing something fresh and authentic to the screen, that same authenticity is weaponized against him in the digital world. It raises an uncomfortable question: has Hollywood truly evolved, or does it still cling to outdated ideals? Beneath the surface, the answer, it seems, lies in the behavior of audiences as much as the industry itself. The psychological toll of public criticism. The impact of online abuse goes far beyond hurt feelings. Studies have shown that sustained negative feedback, especially when it targets personal traits, can lead to anxiety, depression, and a diminished sense of self-worth. For actors like Keoghan, whose careers depend on public perception, the stakes are even higher. Every role, every performance, becomes intertwined with how they are viewed, not just as artists but as individuals. The idea that someone might avoid being on screen altogether due to criticism is both alarming and deeply revealing. It underscores the need for a broader conversation about how we engage with public figures. Support from fans and industry peers. Amid the negativity, there has also been an outpouring of support for Keoghan. Fans have taken to social media to defend the actor, praising his talent and calling out the cruelty of online trolls. Many have highlighted the importance of embracing individuality, arguing that Keoghan's unique look is precisely what makes him compelling. Industry peers have also spoken out, though often indirectly, about the need to protect actors from the pressures of public scrutiny. While not everyone has addressed Keoghan's situation specifically, the broader conversation about mental health in Hollywood continues to gain momentum. A broader pattern in celebrity culture. Keoghan's experience is not an isolated incident. Numerous actors, musicians, and public figures have spoken about the toll of online abuse. From body shaming to personal attacks, the digital age has amplified the voices of critics, often at the expense of empathy. The anonymity of the internet allows people to say things they might never express in real life, creating an environment where cruelty can thrive. This pattern raises important questions about accountability. Should platforms do more to moderate harmful content? Should users be held responsible for the impact of their words? While there are no easy answers, one thing is clear: the current system is failing those who are most vulnerable to its effects. The paradox of visibility. For actors, visibility is both a blessing and a curse. It brings opportunities, recognition, and success, but also exposure to relentless scrutiny. Keoghan's reported retreat from the spotlight highlights this paradox. The very platform that elevated him to stardom is now contributing to his withdrawal. It's a reminder that fame, for all its glamour, comes with significant emotional costs. Can the industry do better? Hollywood has made strides in addressing issues like representation and inclusion, but mental health remains a complex challenge. Studios, agents, and publicists play a role in shaping how actors navigate the pressures of fame. Providing support systems, such as counseling and media training, can help mitigate the impact of negative attention. However, the responsibility doesn't lie solely with the industry. Audiences must also reflect on their behavior and consider the human beings behind the screens. The road ahead for Barry Keoghan. Despite the current challenges, Keoghan's talent remains undeniable. His ability to captivate audiences and deliver unforgettable performances suggests that his story is far from over. Taking time away from the spotlight may ultimately prove beneficial, allowing him to recharge and regain confidence. Many actors have faced similar struggles and emerged stronger, using their experiences to inform their work. The question is not whether Keoghan will return, but how he will redefine his relationship with fame when he does. A call for compassion. At its core, this story is about more than one actor. It's about the culture we've created, one where criticism can quickly turn into cruelty, and where individuality is both celebrated and attacked. Keoghan's experience serves as a wake-up call. It challenges us to reconsider how we engage with public figures and to recognize the impact of our words. Because behind every performance is a person, one who feels, struggles, and deserves respect. Final thoughts. The image of Barry Keoghan, hiding away, is a powerful one. It contrasts sharply with the confident, fearless characters he portrays on screen. But perhaps it also reveals something deeper: the vulnerability that comes with being seen. As conversations about mental health and online behavior continue to evolve, Keoghan's story may become a turning point, an opportunity to create a more compassionate and understanding environment for artists and audiences alike. Until then, his silence speaks volumes.